Movement number 4. Dragon seeks path. Dragon whips his tail.
Yo, my man, why you got on that purse, huh?
Purse? I'm the big dilf. Don't do that. $100 Patron in the bid act, you heard? Get your money up, not your funny up.
MUNFU podcast.
How can a man call another man, yo, that's my boss? We don't do that.
I mean, everybody at some point has to have a boss, right?
No, not in Harlem.
Yeah.
Whole lot of shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the MUNFU podcast, and before we start, I just need y'all to know something.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a G for every bump on your face, nigga. Whatever you want, man.
Hey, what you laughing at, man? You need to put your man on. He look bad. Tell that nigga to hit you with an ounce of something. You know, this is my Thursday call, man. On Saturday, I'm breaking out with something new, all right?
I need y'all to know something.
You about to get fly. You about to get fly, doggy.
Y'all see it?
It's here.
The official.
Yo, show them the other stuff too, son. Show them the other stuff too, son.
The official MUNFU podcast shirts are here. Listen, but we doing it real genuinely big out here because we don't just got black. Boom. What you want? You want white? You want your cool? Got you. Boom. What you want? You want that red? You want that Suwu? You want that Suwu? Boom. Got you. What you want? You want that Crip Cut? You want that Crip Cut? We got that for you too, as he lights it on top of a Prego can jar. And then that's no, we ain't even gonna stop because we got the hoodies for y'all too. We got white for you, we got blue, we got red, and what's this? We got that PGB. Stop playing.
Yo,
with me,
listen.
Playing with me, man.
Hey, y'all gonna stop fronting on the do-rag because this shit the flyest shit you ever seen, you heard?
And hold up, let me get this commercial off. And we got the crew next, boy. Black, red, blue, gray for those who, feeling kind of, whatever. Then we got that sexual green. You know what I mean?
Green fire. The green my favorite crew neck on the real.
And we got the MUNFU stickers too. I just let y'all, you know what I mean? Just need y'all to know that we're doing it very big in 2018 and all 2019. Shout out to everybody who supports the podcast and watches every episode. It means the world to us. Every piece of merchandise helps us grow as a podcast and as a channel. So thank you in advance. But we're going to get into this.
Let's get into it.
Top 5 diss tracks of all time. A lot of you guys be on the live streams be like, yo, Scru, what's your top this? What's your top this? What's your bottom this? And I was like, you know what? All of them things are going to be on the MUNFUs. You gotta, if you are on my top rappers, my top comedians, whatever it is, it's going to be MUNFU. Because
we like to argue. That's what we do.
So we're going to get right into the top 5 diss tracks of all time. Before we even start, go ahead and make your own top 5 in the comment section. I'll be very excited to read what y'all think.
Yeah.
If you can't think of 5, just do your number 1, and then we could just go through that and see that. So how you want to do this?
All right, so this is what we're going to do. Move the camera a little bit. Move yourself.
I didn't want the light over there. I didn't want it to get it.
You good.
See how it's
You good.
Let me try to cover that joint.
All right, so bang, this is how we're going to do it today. We're going to freestyle like normal, but this is how we feel like it's going to go best for the best discussion. We're going to pick 5. We're going to have the 5, and then we got to debate if we want what order that we're going to put them out of. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to be confused by this dude, but he being mad weird. He like smelling the camera and she trying to smell the bud, you know?
Yeah!
So, man, what you got? What you got? 5 pick. What's...
I start?
Man, throw it out there.
I sent it to you and you just return serve?
Yo, listen, throw it out there, man. What you got?
All right, here's how we're going to do it. Are we starting from bottom up?
It don't matter because we got to put them in order. So just pick a pick that you think should be on there.
So this is going to be one of my picks, right? It's going to be one of my picks. That's why I almost feel like we should have picked 10 so we can eliminate some. Do I do my 5 or do you want me to just do one of them right now?
So we got to do 10 and then narrow it down to 5?
It's on you. I just thought if
Let's do
we
10 and
had-
narrow it down to 5. I'll take my list out. We'll do 10, narrow it down to 5. All right. Bet. All right, so
here's
Dan, what you got?
right now. These are the candidates of the list.
What you got?
Right. So wait, hold on. So each of us get 5 picks, right? And we'll just go back and forth like a basketball game when we're picking, right? Okay, cool. So my first one, off tops, right? Takeover.
Okay.
Takeover. We got Takeover down.
My shit. Okay.
I want to see how many of y'all got close to our list and see how many of y'all think like us, because, you know what I mean? We might think alike.
I'm going to put Checkmate.
You don't even feel comfortable in your own skin.
Yo, I'm going to tell you right now, off
never
rip,
live
I'm going to keep it a bean. I used to think Piggy Bank was dumb fire. Still fire, don't get me wrong. But I went back and listened to Checkmate, and I realized how bad he was killing 50, and I was like, bruh.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, I never in life thought that Piggy Bank was, but like Checkmate to me, to this day, is the nastiest thing that was ever sent to 50 Cent, and that's counting the 9 bullets. But here we go.
Yeah.
So we got Takeover, we got Checkmate. I'm gonna go ahead. My second pick, I'm gonna choose Ether.
Okay.
Go ahead and pick Ether. I'm gonna get Ether right off the list.
I'm going to hit him up.
Hit him up. Okay, I like that. Okay, what if we do No Vaseline?
Okay.
Are you writing this down?
Yup.
Okay, cool. Because I'm not.
No Vaseline. I'm going to put back to back.
Okay, so I got 2 picks left. I'm about to F the whole game up right now. Second round knockout by Cannabis.
I'm not going to hold you. I have that on my list too.
That's definitely now you need a different one. Yo, once again, just shout out to everybody who be supporting this.
That's
man,
a fact, yo. That's just real.
This should be
Yo, I'm not
real,
gonna lie, because
yo.
we call each other all the time. So we call each other and we'll be talking about it, and I'll be like, dog, I know they watched that whole shit because they just responded
Did
to
she
some-
just? My bad. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Remember this, but did she buy one?
Yes, yep.
Okay, cool. I just saw it. Okay.
Let me see. Nail in the coffin.
Nail in the coffin? Nail in the coffin?
I
Yo,
mean,
I
we gotta
had to
have
swallow my
10, so
smoke.
we can't have all.
You have 2 left. Nail in the coffin?
We have to narrow it down, though. This is just the
I know,
top
but
10
we each
pick.
get 5. We can't say anything outside of the 5 we each pick. So we got.
Okay, I lied. I'm gonna do that. Ti.
I knew you didn't believe that shit.
I'm gonna do that Ti 99 Problems.
I might have took a nail in the coffin.
Nah, because we're not gonna do that. You're not gonna
Wait,
do that.
what was the? But wait, Stomp isn't better.
Nigga, bro, listen. This nigga literally got Lil Flip all the way the fuck out of here, bro.
Okay, yeah, that is the
like
Lucky
what are we
Charm
talking
boots,
about?
the
Like that's
leprechaun
like,
boots.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay, all right, I can rock with that. Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Control.
Oh damn, that's a
Control.
diss track.
What? By every
That counts as like a
criteria of diss track. Let's not do. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that, ladies and gentlemen. We ain't gonna act like people didn't cut off the song after Kendrick's verse. We ain't gonna act like people didn't even know Jay Electronica was on that song. Let's not do that. It's the big deal. That's a controversial pick, I know, but
No, I just did it because it wasn't specific to a person. So I did. Okay, that's a great pick.
But what do you mean? It's very specific. It's specific to a lot of people. Very specific. He says Drake's name. He says Big Crit. He says Pusha T, Meek Mill, ASAP. That's very direct. Big Sean, Jay Electronica, Tyler, Mac Miller, rest in peace. He says all of these N-words.
Damn,
we
son.
ain't even put Back Down. We ain't even put.
I was gonna say that's Back Down is what I had on my list. So Back Down is gonna have to be.
Okay.
So that's 10.
Okay, cool. So what's our list?
All right, Takeover, Checkmate, Ether, Hit 'Em Up, No Vaseline, Back to Back, Second Round Knockout, 99 Problems, T.I., Control, and Back Down.
Damn, I wish I could see them now. All right, so out of those, I'm gonna keep it a buck. What is our criteria that makes a good diss track? What is the criteria? Because that's what's gonna depend.
Getting them the impact. Get them niggas the fuck out of there. Is it still playable today?
I don't think that's fair for a diss track. Because I think a diss track should be... I agree with everything you said up to that point, because I think a diss track should be judging more on the potency of the diss, what it did to the other person's career, than if it's still played. Because The Bridge Is Over isn't still played. But The Bridge Is Over got, what was Shan? The f*** out of here. Like, the f*** out of here. Mama Said Knock You Out isn't still played, but that's one of the great, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Because, but it wasn't until, like, the back-to-back era where diss tracks, this new criteria where diss tracks had to be hot singles. Ether was not a hot single.
Damn.
Takeover was a hot single, kind of, but not
I
really.
guess initial impact then.
Yes, what it did when it, like, what the streets were saying when it dropped.
And I feel like also...
Man, if that's the case, then Back Down might have to be number one.
So which one on this list could we live completely without? This is so fucking hard. Let me tell you.
The T.I. would. I say the T.I. would. Just on top of all of that shit. Okay, even the caliber of who's battling.
I think Second Round Knockout.
What? Listen, Second Round Knockout was the first time. I mean, like, LL really brought LL back into the game, I guess.
But this is the thing about the T.I. shit.
Technically, as a diss track, it actually kind of helped LL.
But this is the thing about the track shit, bro. T.I. was so big. Like, I mean, I'm sorry. Lil Flip was so big. Like, this nigga was, bro, Lil Flip was that nigga. Like, we're talking about at the time, Lil Flip had literally signed the biggest artist deal of all time. Like, this nigga was literally...
Is that a fact?
That's a fact.
Damn.
Nigga, that deal... Lil Flip's first deal was crazy, my nigga.
Is this better? Nah, I'm gonna kill my car doing that. But yeah.
I feel like influential...
But we talking about Ether. We talking about Hit 'Em Up. We talking about, all right, the battle.
But Hit 'Em Up didn't really get Biggie the fuck out of there. Like that, the impact of Hit 'Em Up was so like.
You can literally make the argument that Hit 'Em Up killed both of them. You can make that argument that if Tupac would not have made Hit 'Em Up, swallowed that it would not have escalated to what it got to. You can make that argument. Even though it was some street shit behind the scenes that was going on, I feel like you know who, this is my theory, might not have sent you know what, you know what I'm saying, if they didn't feel embarrassed. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's...
We can never take away the impact of Hit 'Em Up. The impact of Hit 'Em Up changed everything because even after post-mortem, it made people be like, okay, we can't diss like that ever again. That's why to this day, everybody's keep it music. That's why that saying is said now, because of that.
Yeah, but is that as fair? Because then you comparing like more of real life to like music and like...
But if music can trigger some real life stuff, and if you can make the argument that the music triggered the real life stuff, then that holds a lot of weight. What song on this list triggered some real life stuff? Like, we damn near... That's why I almost think we might put... I'm not going to say Kill Shot's one of the greatest diss tracks of all time, but I'm saying... Besides Hit 'Em Up, that's the only time I've seen people now get physically assaulted after a diss track.
No, because the T.I. shit, they beat the fuck out that nigga.
Nah, they fought. That's different. They fought. I'm talking about Tupac didn't shoot Biggie.
Yeah,
Biggie
no,
didn't
that's
shoot.
valid.
I'm talking about it made the block so hot that people literally took it upon themselves to be like, nigga, that's a bigger impact than two teams fighting. They're gonna fight at the rappers fight. But if you getting fans,
But
to
nigga,
attack
whole
the
time
other-
that's not even what we talking about. We talking about is second round knockout or T.I.'s 99 Problems more of which one should we get out of there?
No, then I switched and I said,
Well, I'm gonna just keep it a buck right now. Both of them are not gonna make the top 5, so we might as well take both of them off. Can we agree on that?
But what about Control? That's what I was gonna say.
But is Control gonna be top 5 to you?
No. I can say that confidently.
So we gonna take Control off right now.
I don't know about second round knockout, bro. You underestimating second
So
round
we'll take
knockout.
Control off. All right.
Yeah.
So we down to 9.
Okay, you could. Come on, man. I'm telling you that. You
We'll
sleeping on.
take the 99 Problems out. I'm cool with that.
Okay, so we at 8.
We at 8.
So what we got right now?
Takeover, Checkmate, Ether, Hit 'em Up, No Vaseline, back to back,
Damn.
second round knockout, and back down.
Oh, you said back to back?
Back to back, second round knockout, and back down.
Yo, are you gonna put back to back in your top 5? Keep it a buck. Is back to back better than No Vaseline? No. Is back to back better than Ether? No. Is back to back better than Takeover? No. Is back to back better than Checkmate? No. Is back to back better than what else do we got? Second round
But
knockout?
hold on, because I'm not gonna say it was better as in it was better than
I know
than
what you're gonna say.
Checkmate.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
as far as getting somebody the fuck out of here, nigga, back to back definitely got a nigga the fuck out of here way harder.
I'm not gonna lie. Back to back is top 3 getting somebody the F out of here.
Yeah, like that was like Checkmate.
you're right.
Because I'm gonna tell you,
Right.
back down was way more impactful than Checkmate.
Back to back, you mean?
No, back down. Period. Like 50 Cent, back down was more.
You're right. Yeah.
So
very
so
true.
what we gonna do? We gonna take out Checkmate, or we gonna take out back to back?
We gonna take our second round knockout.
Nigga,
take that second round knockout.
okay. So we down to we down to Takeover, Checkmate, Ether, Hit 'em Up, No Vaseline, back to back, and back down.
Get back. Oh damn! I want
I'm
to
gonna
get
keep
back
it
to
a
back
buck
out
with
here,
you.
but I
I'm
can't.
gonna tell you one thing right now. There's a weak link on this list.
It's Checkmate, right?
No.
What is it?
Well, I guess maybe partially, but Takeover is a weak link on this list.
Takeover's a weak link, and
Takeover is a weak link.
How you figure, young Padawan?
I'm gonna tell you because this is the thing. We're not gonna say that Takeover got Nas the fuck out of here, and we're not even gonna say that at the time of Takeover coming out that was better than Ether.
Yeah, people
Takeover
definitely-
aged well.
Yeah.
Takeover
Aged
aged a lot better than Ether aged. But
Yeah.
Takeover did not have that kind of impact. It impacts now, but that is still the biggest chink.
Hold up. So what had more impact? And by that standard, the Checkmate got to get out of here then.
But
Before Takeover.
well, that's the thing though, because the thing about Checkmate and the thing about Takeover that they have in common is they both flawed two individuals that were larger than life a lot.
Yeah.
So,
But if we're talking about impact, Takeover, more people remember Takeover than Checkmate. Let's keep it a buck. Come on, let's keep it a buck. That's not even a question.
wait, you said
talking about-
what? More people remember Takeover than Checkmate?
More people are going to put, I'm just saying, remember, put Takeover, and even put Takeover at a way higher caliber. Oops, my bad. At a way higher caliber than fucking Checkmate, bro. Come on, man. Checkmate? Checkmate is fire. But, like, I'm not going to act like I didn't have to stumble on it back in the day. Like, find that, like, oh, shit, Jada killed him.
Man.
It definitely did not even slow 50 Cent down. Like, at least Takeover, people were like, ooh, okay, ooh, something. Even if it wasn't like he won. But Checkmate bounced off 50 Cent like nothing. Like, that didn't even almost kind of slow him down. I damn near put the Game beef being more of a crucial blow to 50 than anything Jadakiss did.
Alright, so you take Checkmate out?
Yeah, what are we at now?
Takeover, Ether, Hit 'em Up,
No,
No Vaseline, Back to Back, and Back Down. So 6.
I say we can take Back Down off there. That's my vote. Because it's to make it this far means it's a great, but of the ones that it's not touching any of the ones that are on there right now.
No Vaseline.
No Vaseline is too much of a classic, and we ain't gonna act like those disses
But
aren't
nigga,
still
Back
like,
Down got that nigga the fuck out of there too.
He got NWA all the way the F out. NWA to this day says that, yeah, he got us the F out of here. That was a horrible moment. In NWA, he got a whole group of people the F out of there. We talking about
So
Dr.
Back
Dre.
to Back or Back Down?
Back to back.
But my thing is why? Because Back Down was literally going against the nigga. Ja Rule
Back
is like
down,
that
nah,
nigga,
okay.
bro.
Alright,
Because back to back, I could say that Back to Back might be more impactful than Takeover. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, by far, honestly. Because my nigga, the thing about Takeover is the only thing that Takeover was a better aging diss track than Ether. We not gonna say that Back to Back didn't literally put a nigga in a fucking hole for like years, and that nigga had to live with a stigma of how he was. If it wasn't for, honestly, and then what made it even worse was Meek Mill then dated Nicki Minaj after that. Dog, Takeover never did anything to Nas like that. Like, what did Takeover do to Nas like that? Because even if we talking about today, you're not going to tell me that you can say Ether is a better song, but we're not going to act like that Ether is better that Ether is not better than Takeover as far as impact goes.
That's facts.
I mean, nigga,
Okay,
Jay-Z gets questioned.
But nah, you right. Back to Back was when it comes to what a diss track is supposed to do, because nobody would say, because to keep it a buck, Back to Back was the Ether of that analogy, not the Takeover.
Yes.
So, because Ether was the winning record, no matter how history wants to rewrite itself.
Yes.
Ether got Jay. It didn't get him out of here, but to this day, that's Jay's soft spot.
That's the biggest Jay sauce.
Yeah,
Every
okay,
interview of all time,
right.
Jay-Z has been asked about that question.
Because all the records now that we have thoroughly got the people or the person the F out of here.
Yes.
Except for Takeover.
Takeover.
So Takeover has got to go then.
So it's Ether, Hit 'em Up, No Vaseline, Back
Wait,
to
Hit
Back.
'em Up didn't get Biggie that. Oh, yeah.
I said that, though. I said that.
Nah, bro. I know. I remember what I said. Okay, nah.
So Ether, Hit 'em Up, No Vaseline, Back to Back, and Back Down. What's the order?
Because we put in a lot. Okay, so we're obviously heavily leaning on how much it got somebody, the opponent, how much it thoroughly destroyed the opponent.
I mean, but all of these diss tracks are very impactful, like in general.
Yeah, but they all have varying levels of how they got the person the clean F out of here.
But think about just all of them, though. Hold on. But the thing about them is they all kind of match a criteria. Back Down, Back to Back, No Vaseline, Hit 'em Up, and Ether, all 5 are classic beats. Every single one of them absolutely got their opponent the fuck out of here. All of them were actually good. Well, within one question, there's only one in question of not being a good song. But 4 out of the 5 songs are very good songs, except for Ether is like, I mean, it's kind of whatever. I mean, but as far as impact goes, still to this day, they all aged well. I mean, except for one. I mean, one didn't age as well, but like, I don't think too many people are gonna argue if anybody says. If you ask a majority of people what the best diss track of all time, majority of people are gonna say Ether.
Yeah, they are.
But I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. So to me, what do you think? What's your number 5 on this list?
But that's why I asked you the question. I was gonna ask you the question, but you kind of cut me off where I was saying, I gotta plug my phone in. That's why I'm moving. But where I say, we're obviously leaning heavy on how the level of which you got the person the F out of there, and if so, then that makes me be able to make my list a little different. Because if I'm going on that, then I'm gonna have to say my bottom is gonna have to be, as crazy as this sounds, Ether. That's gonna have to be my number 5, as crazy as that sounds. Only because when I'm looking at a diss track, I'm looking at it like a battle. And it's a difference between a 3-0 body bag and a 2-1 debatable. You know what I'm saying? Or like a 3-0, but just a slight edge every round. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I feel like Ether definitely put a nasty stigma on Jay, a nasty stench on Jay that Jay couldn't wash off for a long time. But Jay recovered, and it didn't get him out of here like some of all the other ones literally after it. Either groups were broke up, rappers took breaks, or they died. Like, it's literally, I don't think
I agree with that. Ether could be my number 5. I'm cool with that.
As crazy as that sounds, Ether might have to be the number 5 if that's the criteria.
Yeah, I can live with that. I agree with that, honestly. All right.
And my number... Oh, go ahead.
My number 4...
That was my chord.
I would have to say my number 4 might be No Vaseline.
I was gonna say that, but then as crazy as it sounds, is I might have to put, just for the technicality, I might have to put Hit 'Em Up as 4. Only because...
Yeah, that's valid. No, I agree with that. I do agree with that. Because definitely that didn't really get anybody the F out of there other than...
It's more of a theory. It's more like an arguable... You could argue that it ended up into, the deaths of the 2 people, but I'm sure there's a lot more things that went into that than just that record.
No, I agree with that. What's your number 3?
My number 3 is gonna have to be what's left?
No Vaseline, Back to Back, and Back Down.
Damn. It's gonna be No Vaseline, man. My number 3 gonna be No Vaseline. No, but that's only because I'm gonna keep saying this, I'm putting a lot of weight on how thoroughly it got the people to F out of here. Now, NWA was still selling records, though they had a very crazy bad stigma on them that ended up breaking them up at the end. But I don't think that in comparison to something like Back to Back and Back Down, because those are the arguable, that's the argument right there. Which one is number 1 between those two when it comes to how bad this person was clowned, how the public looked at him, how hard it was for them to recover from that moment. Like, that's why I put Vaseline as 3.
You think No Vaseline was not as good as Back Down? I mean, you think that Back Down got him out of there got Ja Rule out of there worse than No Vaseline got NWA out of there?
Kinda. We talking about Ja Rule. I would almost say by Wankster, he made Ja Rule like a household clown. Like, where it wasn't cool to like Ja Rule anymore, to the point where they couldn't eat really. Like,
but did Back Down come out before Wankster or after Wankster though?
I think it might have. Wait, wasn't it on Get Rich or Die Trying?
It was on Get Rich or Die Trying, but I'm pretty sure it was recorded before Get Rich or Die Trying though.
Okay, so then I would say,
Because I know like Ja Rule is like real big, and I know that's real crazy. But the thing is like, NWA was NWA though. Like one single nigga took down an entire group.
Yeah. No, you're right. And that group isn't no like Young Money. It's literally, it kind of is like it. It kind of, cause no, actually, because Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, and Eazy-E. I guess that would be like Wayne, Nicki. Yeah, well, no, never mind. So, but I'm saying to dismantle all of that, that would be like taking one person taking down Young Money. So yeah, nah, I'm gonna put him up, cause then he made internal beef happen. Then he made like basically Dre and Easy start going, like it's literally, it goes, yeah, nah, never mind, because then you could literally, if we're gonna give hit him up all that, then you could say arguably,
yeah,
that that led to all that shit that
That's
happened, because this beef turned into Dre and Easy beefing. Dre and Easy beefing turned to Dre meeting Suge. Dre meeting Suge begats the whole Tupac. So then you can literally just go, okay, if you were to remove one, if NWA would have stayed together as a group, would any of that stuff happen?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so Back Down number 3.
Yeah, Back Down number 3.
So
I'm gonna have to put Back Down as number. I'm gonna have to put No Vaseline as number 1, because that shit literally just changed my whole opinion on that shit.
So Back to Back number 2.
Yeah. No. Yeah, Back to Back number 2, No Vaseline number 1.
Yeah, I agree with that. Because, I don't feel like... At first, I was like, damn, it's kind of crazy to say that Back to Back is one of the greatest diss tracks of all time, because it kind of seems early, but not really, son. Like,
it's not early. It's early, but not to the point where you can't already see, because time also moves faster. You can't already see. We saw the whole what happened to Meek Mill in the recovery already. We're in the recovery stage, like, and to say that we're in the recovery stage right now, and it's how many years after that song came out?
Some years. And Back to Back still goes. That's like a song that like is still a banger.
Like Meek Mill will have to hear that for the rest of his life.
Facts. And like, even if Meek Mill changes, gets big, becomes a mogul in the music business, that's gonna be his ether. You know what I mean? That's gonna be the song that people are gonna ask him about. And I don't know, man. It's crazy to think that that's definitely one of the greatest diss tracks of all time. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, impact wise, like, dog.
Shout out to Meek though.
That shit did some damage though, bruh. I ain't even gonna hold you. That shit put a black cloud over my son for some time, bro.
He had a black crowd wrapped around his origin. That's why you got a black crowd wrapped around your aura, Jin. That's a bar.
It's a fact, man. MUNFU podcast, son. Let us know in the comment section what you think. What's your best top 5 diss tracks of all time?
And then also make sure, hopefully I remember. Go to the link in the description and go and get you a MUNFU podcast hoodie, sweatshirt, t-shirt, whatever you want, man. Just support the podcast, man. Thank you.
Fact, bro. Grr, bow.
I ain't got time for all that flashy shit. Let's just get right to it, man. My mic on? Alright. Listen, I'm dealing with tough shit, depression and some shit. All of this fuck shit I just cannot put up with. Shouldn't be upset cause I know that we up next. But what about success? It sucks too much stress. I'm dealing with tough shit, depression and some shit. All of this fuck shit I just cannot put up with. Shouldn't be upset cause I know that we up next. But what about success? It sucks too much stress, I guess. No one can hear you scream when you up this high, baby. No one can hear you scream. No one can hear you scream. This the life that you asked for, but no one can hear you scream. Think I've been battling depression for a little bit. To me a while to understand I was really sick. Maybe I wasn't understanding what it really is. To make a nigga wanna scream out like a little kid. It was some little shit. Can't give a fuck about what niggas is talking about. Cause you ain't never been inside the shoes I've been walking around. And you ain't never been inside the pool when the sharks is around. And you ain't never been up on that roof and try talking me down. Before I jumped off, treating every girl I meet like a jump off. Cause that's the only way I know to hide these dumb scars. Cause I'm hurt, I'm calling every bitch a dumb broad. Now that's fuck, little dude, but it's easier to say and I got trust issues. It's easier to fake like I don't trust in you. Cause one day I'm afraid I won't fuck with you. Nah, and you don't fuck with Screw. And you gon' just decide to up and move. And you gon' take my joy and comfort too. And all of your stupid friends gon' comfort you. But trust this, Screw. If you make a song about what fucks with you, and you can touch somebody that get fucked with too, then forever worse the better they'll fuck with you. No one can hear you scream when you up this high, baby. No one can hear you scream. No one can hear you scream. This the life that you asked for, but no one can hear you scream.